Good morning, you guys, and welcome to Cup of Joe. I'm your host, Jordy, and today I am joined with
Ian.
Oh yeah, we are back and better than ever. Feels like we were just here, like we never left. If you guys didn't know, we were having a super fun, wild Wednesday last night, finishing off our PGL nights of the week. But we are going to be streaming to you guys all day long for our regularly scheduled bingo, as we are going to be coming to you live on all your Pilot TVs, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as Twitch. Our channel names on both are MegaSota for you guys.
Yeah, so make sure you guys are checking in on those streams, letting us know what's happening. But we had some brand new locations get some of those Pilot TVs, just like JC's Bar and Grill, American Legion Maple Leaf, Mill Creek Inn, Warren's Felton Bar and Grill, as well as Moose Lodge Invergrove Heights.
Absolutely. So definitely check out some of those locations, as they just got those brand new Pilot TVs. We have even more getting rolled out as we speak, though. But you guys definitely need to be in the know about where the money lies today, because we got some great jackpots on the line for you guys. Starting off with that Vikings bingo, it's 25-cent cards like always from 12 to 1, 10 games coming at you, and at a 52 ball count, you could be taking home upwards of over $1,000.
Yeah, it'll just be 10 minutes after we get off of here, so it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be me and Jordy back here again trying to give out that jackpot. We were super close yesterday, as a couple of them just slipped by.
Yeah, I thought we might have given out on that final game yesterday, but we were just so close that we wanted to roll over and make sure we got to give out over $1,000 for you guys.
Yeah, but continuing on with the 25-cent card games, following that Vikings bingo, we got Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition. That minor jackpot is sitting at $0 right now, but it starts at a 52 ball count, so it's always a decent jackpot to win. And if it clicks up it's going to click up 4 balls if it goes $50 or higher.
Absolutely. So guys, the more you guys get enrolled, the quicker that clicks up, and so definitely get a part of that. But right after those 25-cent cards, we jump right into the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and we have a major that is one of our best jackpots on the line today. It is $22,952 that you guys could take home in a 53 ball count.
Wow, that is a great jackpot. But that's not the only jackpot that's available in that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, as that minor is available at $93. You can win that in 52 balls or less, and should be clicking up and win in the first few games, as it only needs to hit $100 to click up to 56 balls or less.
Absolutely, but you might as well just hit it in that 52 ball count in that first game alone. That way you're taking home the minor and the major and that must go all wrapped into one.
Yeah, but the lowest ball count prize is actually the largest prize, because that Skull Bingo $1 edition that we're going to be ending our night off with is going to be a coverall of $98,996. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits 100 grand by the end of the night, and it should be a great prize, primed and ready to go out.
Absolutely, but we did give out some great prizes yesterday, as we gave out 5 jackpots. That first one went out to Lulu over at Lucky's 13 Roseville, taking home $609.
Yeah, we'll talk about Lulu again when we go over those minor jackpots that went out yesterday. But also on Wednesday, we had Horton over at Friendly Buffalo taking home $1,321.
Nicely done, as it was Dr. Seuss's birthday yesterday.
Yes, yeah, Horton. Yeah, Horton Here's a Who. Yeah, right there. I just had to put together where Horton was from in Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, no, but congratulations to Horton. Our next one we gave out was to Joe Mama over at St. Matthias Bar and Grill, who got to take home $810.
We also had carpoolers over at Sidetrack taking home $671. That sounds like a group of safe drivers. You know, they got they got the designated driver. They're getting back to their place. Yeah, they're saving gas. They're helping out the environment.
That was my first thought.
And giving to charity by playing a Pilot game. Sounds like just a great group of people.
Absolutely. But we did give out one last major jackpot out to Wilkster over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Grill, who ended up taking home, was it the major jackpot?
No, that was that jackpot that we gave out, the big jackpot in Vikings Victory.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the large jackpot's called in Vikings Victory.
Just
so
large
that's
and
what
small.
I was. Oh, right. That's what I was wondering, and that makes sense because it was a large jackpot of over $4,001 that went out to Wilkster.
Yeah, definitely a great win. But we had a bunch of great wins in our Jackpot Hunter $1 edition, as we gave out 5 minor jackpots. Just a few of them were not able to get into that $600 mark, but the first one was as Lulu over at Lucky's 13 on the very first game of yesterday's Jackpot Hunter was able to take home $609.
Yeah, nicely done. But we also had Oops over at Flagship, who got to take home $425.
We had Ryan over at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine taking home $363.
Yeah, but it doesn't stop there. We had Doug over at Corner Pocket taking home $403.
Yeah, and maybe the craziest win of all of them came on that 5th win as they won $174 each, and that was Kelly CP at Corner Pocket, John G at Wild Bill's Sports Saloon in Apple Valley, and Jimmy Jam at Friends Bar and Restaurant. They all split that prize, a really nice prize, each of them getting $174.
Nicely done. Yeah, no, that's over a $500 and some jackpot altogether.
Yeah, good job to all those players in that game.
Absolutely, but if you guys can't tell, we're listening to a new beat behind us, and that is because we are listening to our latest e-tab that's just dropped today, so you guys can check it out right now. It is called Blazing Wheels. It is super, super fun. You can try your luck spinning that blazing wheel and see if you win some scorching prizes.
Yeah, I'm super excited about this game. Make sure you guys check in on all of our streams and give us a little feedback on what you think of the brand new e-tab game, and we'll shoot you out some luck for it so that you can win some good prizes there as well.
Absolutely, and it also has a mega, major, and minor prize on the line for you in that game as well.
That's super fun, but let's talk about our weather.
Speaking of scorching, we're going to Burnsville.
Yeah, Burnsville. Yeah, that's funny. Good old Burnsville. It's going to be partly cloudy this morning, then becoming cloudy during the afternoon. It's going to be a high of 27 degrees. Winds north to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour.
Absolutely, but it's going to be going down to a low of 18 degrees tonight with considerable cloudiness. That low is going to be sticking around that 18 degrees, and winds are going to be going about 5 to 10 miles per hour east.
Yeah, definitely not as cold as it's been in like February, and so
No.
I'm just happy to see it starting to click up just a little bit.
We're still in the positives. We're not going to the negatives. That's a good sign.
Yeah, whenever you're not in the negatives, I say that's a win.
Yeah, small victories wherever we can take them.
Exactly, and you guys can take a small victory in Vikings Bingo. That's going to be the 25-cent card edition that comes just a few minutes after we get off air, and it runs from 12 all the way till 1 o'clock, and it's $1,000 available in that Vikings Bingo.
Absolutely, and while you guys are playing those 10 games of Vikings Bingo, you guys are earning points towards the Twiking zone, and actually yesterday, there wasn't a single shakeup.
There wasn't a single shakeup?
Oh, there was one single shakeup.
One single shakeup.
One single
okay.
shakeup. I almost didn't even see it.
Yeah, absolutely craziness. I mean, we could talk about some of the tight races that are happening, like 10th through 8th place are in a really tight race, as Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven has 55,000 points. Mikey Wins has 56,000 points in 9th place, and GTZ over at the Midi has 57,000 points in 8th place. Only 1,000 points separating each one of those players.
Yeah, Nan was able to get that win yesterday, kicking out Steve, as well as I think it was.
Oh, yeah, because we had that three-way tie in 10th place. But good job, Nan, separating themselves in that game.
Yeah, nicely done. Now holding 10th solidly with that 55,000. But, yeah, right behind Mikey Wins and GTZ. So it's really anyone's game in that second half. But it is going to take a little bit of a push, as our 6th through pretty much 4th are also neck and neck with each other, as Elsa sits in 6th place with 70,000, Brizo in 5th with 75, and Yo-Yo in 4th with 79.
Yeah, only a few thousand points separating each one of those players. And, you know, we're talking about all these super tight races, but there has just been created a top tier race, because in second place we have a new tie that's been formed. Moving from third into second place, it's Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, tying it up with Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. They both have 87,000 points.
Yep, absolutely, but still reigning in first. Stole it away earlier this week. Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine is sitting with 99,000 points, and so I know that after this lunchtime show, they will probably be in that 100,000 point club.
Yeah, I think so as well. Scrub Eye always killing it on those games. We were predicting it, though. We were thinking that it was going to be close, but I didn't expect it to even be that close. I mean, one win away from getting into that 100,000 point club.
Absolutely, but on the location side of things have pretty much been staying the same, other than just points getting accumulated.
And
we had a tie forming. Yeah,
oh,
I was just about to say we had a tie forming in the bottom half of our standings, as Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids was in 9th, got enough points to tie it up with 8th place location Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 85,000 each.
Yeah, two top tier locations battling it out in 8th place. Can't wait to see where that leads, as they're only 2,000 points behind Titan Sports Saloon, who's in 7th.
Yeah, Titans is the only the location closest to getting into that 100,000 point club next. Definitely going to need a little bit of a push to do so, as our 6th place location, Eagles Rochester, is sitting with 109,000.
Yeah, but we have a newcomer to the 200,000 point club, and that's Corky's Bar South Haven, now with 205,000 points.
Absolutely, but our number 1 location is definitely skyrocketing day in and out, as VFW Spring Lake Park is sitting with 320,000 points, got about 17 or 18,000 points from yesterday.
Wow, good job, VFW Spring Lake Park. But, I mean, as fun as our live bingo is, our ETAB bingo is just as fun, and we're going to be highlighting it once again because it's a brand new ETAB game, and that's Blazing Wheels. I mean, Blazing Wheels is a great one. Brand new graphics, really fun stuff. You can try your luck spinning that blazing wheel. It's kind of like it feels like a game show, and you're spinning the wheel, and you can see if you can win some really big prizes.
Absolutely, definitely check it out. You're going to win some great cash and have a lot of fun, but if you guys don't want to check that one out, we have over 50 different charitable ETAB games that you guys can choose to play at any time, all with 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. Each game having those small bets between 50 cents and $5. Awesome bonus and free play rounds as well, including those extreme lounges that have been being introduced that you guys definitely want to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. But you also want to be a part of all of the live bingo that we have today, because right after Vikings bingo, we got that Jackpot Hunter 25-cent edition that runs from 1 all the way till 4 o'clock. We have a mega jackpot of 25 grand that you can win in 43 balls or less, a major jackpot of $4,739 that you can win in 52 balls or less, the same ball count that you could take home that minor prize, which is currently at $0. But as soon as it hits 50 bucks, it's going to be clicking up 4 balls.
Absolutely. So definitely check that out, because the more that you guys get enrolled, the quicker those money amounts increase. So definitely the more you play, the more you get. And so definitely check out those 25-cent card edition. But right at 4, it kicks off our happy hour show as well as our Lucky 4 bingo, as you guys will get a chance at $67,023 on the line.
Yeah, a really, really good prize for that Lucky 4 bingo that leads you into 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that runs from 4 all the way till 6 o'clock. 100 grand that you can win in 45 balls or less. I mean, why not? A major jackpot of $22,952. You can actually win in 53 balls or less, and it is at a higher ball count than even the minor, as the minor's sitting at 52 balls or less. But that'll change really, really quickly, as it's already at $93 accumulated, and as soon as it hits 100, it's gonna be clicking up to 56 balls or less.
Absolutely. So definitely come out early for that one and try your hand at some wins. But you guys definitely need to be sticking around, because right after those 23 games, you get another shot at that $67,000 jackpot on the line for Lucky 4 bingo. And while you guys are playing those happy hour games, that's how you're earning points for the Jackpot Hunter standings.
Yeah, and there is always crazy things happening in this Jackpot Hunter standings, and there's some really tight races that have been formed, as Brother Nat, as CW's Bar and Grill, is super close behind the two-way tie between 2A Girl at Maj Brothers Liquor and Elsa at Titan Sports Saloon with 36,000 points.
Absolutely, but they're not too far behind Kimmy either, as she sits with 39,000 points, only 3,000 ahead of Elsa and 2A Girl.
Oh, yeah, but probably the biggest thing that happened in this entire standings is that the number 3 player, not Lucky, at Corner Bar and Goodhue, has now moved into a tie with Kev over at the Deer Stand. They both have 61,000 points.
Absolutely, love to see it, and I can't wait to see who comes out victorious, but they are going to need a little bit of a push if they want to compete with our number 1 player, Bobo, over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, who sits with 88,000 points.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff. But we also had some shakeups in the location side of these Jackpot Hunter standings, as in 8th place, we have a new tie being formed, as the number 9 location moved into 8th place. Billy's Rockford now has 50,000 points, along with American Legion Fredley.
Yeah, now 9 out of 10 of these locations are in the 50,000 point club or higher. Now only Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 sits only 3,000 points away from that point class.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff. And we got some really tight races throughout the entirety of these standings, as American Legion Fredley and Billy's Rockford are only 3,000 points behind. Shajang Boom Lounge in 7th place, and Shajang Boom Lounge is only 3,000 points behind Gas Can Bar and Grill with 56,000 points. So some crazy stuff can definitely happen.
Yeah, there are multiple races to be looking out for as they are super close-knit, as well as Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton. They are only 1,000 points ahead of Concordia Lanes in New Ulm and only 2,000 points behind VFW Spring Lake Park. Those three from 5th, 4th, and 3rd all had some shakeups.
Yeah, they did, as that 3rd place player got bumped back Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl. 4th place got bumped back to 5th Concordia Lanes, as the huge rise of VFW Spring Lake Park jumping up. Super, super good stuff. But in 2nd place, they're in the 75,000 point club. It's Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and then that number 1 location, Corner Bar in Goodhue, with 217,000 points.
Oh yeah, they are definitely in a league of their own right now.
Oh, yeah, but we talked about it after those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter. We play one more shot at Lucky 4 Bingo, $67,000 on the line. But right after that Lucky 4 Bingo, you get a shot at even bigger jackpot, that Skull Bingo jackpot that you can take home $98,996 on that coverall if you win it in 50 balls or less. And those games are going to be going all the way from 6 all the way till 10.
Absolutely uninterrupted tonight. So you guys will get a ton of chances at some cash, as we've got that coverall prize along with a large frame prize of $20,161 at a 43 ball count for you guys, as well as that line prize starting out the day at $83 at a 10 ball count for you.
Should be a lot of fun, and we had a lot of fun the last 2 nights, and we had some PGL nights the last 2 nights, as MegaSota game night happened on Tuesday, and it happens at 6:40 every single Tuesday. Tony and Nikki bring some of the best PGL action that you can ask for, as well as a great Jackpot Jungle finale that you could take home $29,040 if you win it in 54 balls or less.
Absolutely. It's going to be a great one, so come out next Tuesday. But last night we had that Wild Wednesday, and so if you missed out on that, don't worry. It happens each and every Wednesday from 7 to 9, where Ian and I get to take over the ice studio, giving out as many PGL points in cash as possible. We did not give out that Jackpot Jungle coverall on our night, and so you guys will get a chance at the 25-cent card edition, where you can get $9,779 in 52 balls or less.
A really, really fun night. We definitely had a good time last night, giving out a lot of prizes. But if you guys want to be competing on those nights, get signed up at PGL.world. Those PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it.
Absolutely, and we love showcasing those brand new players, and so we want to do just that. As this past week, we've had Amtex, Ryan LV, Skinny, JC, Isimo, L113, E-Tabs Win, Dino 2655, A Beaver 3, as well as Blizz MN.
Yeah, good job to all those players getting signed up, and we'll see if you can get into this player top 10, as we had a few shakeups last night, as the number 7 player got bumped back, Reyes22 over the Old Town Tavern, getting passed up by Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville.
Nixon was also pushed back.
Oh, Nixon was also, it was for...
Nope, Forget You D was also pushed back, as well as Bryzo, all of them getting pushed back by the 8th place player, jumping up to 4th, as Big Pimpin' made yet another huge rise.
That was crazy. We saw Big Pimpin' do this just like 2 weeks ago, slowly went back into that 8th place spot, and now had a huge game last night, moving right into that race to that top 5.
Absolutely. I think they're coming for Big Dog, who was the downfall of their play last week. Big Dog had the rise that they needed, and so when the Big Dog jumped from 9th place all the way up to 3rd, pushing him all the way back, Big Pimpin' came out with a vengeance.
Oh yeah, good stuff for them. Definitely some tight races happening there, as there's only a 3,000 point gap between Bryzo and Big Pimpin', who's right behind them. And we also got a really close race between Big Dog and Keith, even though it's a few tens of thousands between the two players, that can be made up within one PGL night.
Yeah, but our number 1 player, Bam Bam, over at Stewartville Legion Post, is officially in the 1 million point club, sitting now with 1,108,700 PGL points.
Good job, Bam Bam. The location standings were affected as well, as the number 8 location got bumped back into 9th place. 7th location got bumped back to 8th place. 6th location got bumped back to 7th place, and the number 9 location shot all the way up to 6th place, and that was a Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with now 1,867,340 points. points.
Yeah, but next up, we had a few other locations getting pushed back. Actually, it was just one doing a switcheroo, skipping over that 4th place location as 5th and 3rd switch spots. Blasco's Embassy Bar was in 5th, jumping all the way up to 3rd, pushing VFW Northfield back to 5th. Now they are right outside that 2 million point club, and our entire top 4 made it to 2 million points or higher.
Wow, that is super impressive, and we'll see what happens with that race. But it's crazy to see that number 1 location get retaken by Neeson's Gaylord, passing up Third Rail Bar and Grill, who had just gotten it Tuesday night.
Absolutely, but they're still pretty neck and neck, as there's only about 40,000 points separating them, and that could be made up in a single PGL night. And so we're gonna have to see what happens and where the heavy play is next week. So definitely come out next Tuesday and Wednesday for our specialty nights. But we want to showcase the biggest jackpot winner of the past weekend, as Rich over at Shady's Railside got to take home a whopping $47,656.
And Shady's Railside supports a great location, the Rice Lions Club, to empower volunteers to serve their community, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, promote international understanding through the Lions Club. And so while you guys are playing, keep in mind that you are helping out charities. And remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
See ya.
the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and we are getting into some Vikings bingo, but we are in the Cup of Joe studio, so I mean we're gonna have to get beamed on over to good old the Vikings bingo studio. But we are streaming live on the Pilot TV's Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, as well as the Twitch app. Our channel name is MegaSota on both of those, so just let us know what you're doing at whatever bar location you're at, what jackpot you're going after, and so we can shoot you out some luck.
Absolutely, as we've just got some Pilot TVs installed all over the places. They've been installed in JC's Bar and Grill, American Legion Maple Lake, Mill Creek, and Warren's Felton Bar and Grill, as well as Moose Lodge in Grove Heights.
Yeah, definitely some great locations getting those Pilot TVs, and we're super excited about them, as well as we're super excited about all the jackpots we've been giving out lately, as we've given out 32 jackpots over the rolling week.
Absolutely.
First time getting into that 30 number so far this season, I think.
Love to see it.
Definitely some really good stuff. And we've given out 157 jackpots so far in Season 11, and it's been hot giving out the jackpots.
Absolutely, as we gave out just 5 yesterday.
Yeah, one of those jackpots went out to Lulu over at Lucky's 13 in Roseville, taking home $609.
Nicely done, but there's Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven, taking home $6 on that line prize.
Good job, Nan. One of those big-time players that we're always watching out to move up in our standings. But also on Wednesday, we gave out a jackpot to Horton over at Friendly Buffalo, taking home $1,321. Horton, I hope, was celebrating Dr. Seuss Day on that day.
Hearing a who?
Yeah, hearing a who, you know, yeah, as he should.
Yeah, obviously. I mean, it is kind of his life's purpose.
It is. He's meant to hear the who. But good job, Horton, taking home $1,321.
Nicely done, but we also gave one out to Joe Mama over at St. Matthias Bar and Grill, who got to take home $810 yesterday.
Yeah, $671 went out to carpoolers over at Sidetrack. Yeah, good job, carpoolers. You know, saving the environment one carpool at a time.
Absolutely. Do your part where you can.
Yeah,
Not
really
to mention
nice
when you're going to the bar to have some fun.
Yeah, I feel like that it just works out for the best.
Yeah, for everyone. But we gave out one last one yesterday, and it was the whopper of a jackpot that went out to Wilkster over at Blue Line Sports Bar and Grill, who got to take home $4,001 yesterday.
Yeah, good job to all those winners in that game. Really been killing it, and we'll try and give out a lot of jackpots today. The first one on the docket is that $1,000 jackpot. That is the coverall jackpot. We got Drake and Scoop. Both won a ball away on the large M of $6. We can give it out right here. Woo.
Scoop over at McPete Sports Bar and Grill, getting to take home that $6 large M, and we got a nice little run up at this jackpot. But we did give out quite a few minor jackpots during our happy hour show yesterday. Not all of them quite over 600 to count towards our rolling total, just one of them, but the other ones are still some great prizes.
Yeah, that first one that went out during that lucky jackpot hunter games was that jackpot that got to $609. That made our jackpot list Lulu over at Lucky 13's Roseville.
Absolutely, but we gave out yet another one to Oops at Flagship, who got to take home $425.
Yeah, then we had Ryan over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon take home $363, as well as Doug over at Corner Pickett taking home $403.
Probably corner pocket, but there it is. Linders at Miniger Sports Hub getting to take home, what was it? A $9 must-go prize. That means that jackpot is rolling and growing over to game number 2.
Yeah, definitely some good stuff in this first game, but that jackpot growing, hopefully getting closer to that $1,100 mark.
Absolutely, but we did give out another jackpot to Kelly C.P. over at Corner Pocket and John G. at Wild Bill Sports Saloon, Apple Valley, and Jimmy Jam over at our Friends Bar and Restaurant. They all split that final jackpot, each getting to take home $174 each.
Yeah, good job to all those winners getting a really, really good prize. A huge split on that final jackpot on that Wednesday. But you guys just have 2 minutes and 30 seconds to get enrolled in this game. And if you're not playing Vikings Bingo, but you still want to play some bingo, try out the brand new eTab that just came out today. Just hit your iPad's Blazing Wheels. Try your luck spinning the Blazing Wheel and see if you can win some scorching prizes.
Absolutely. It's super fun. We're listening to it right now. It's a great eTab that just got released today. So if you want to be a hot, fresh player in the know about what's coming out, check out your iPads right now and see this lucky eTab.
Yeah, we're definitely a big fan of this eTab. It has a lot of fun gameplay.
Oh, yeah, super, super fun. But if you guys want to see a demo or just a little look-see at this E-Tab game, you can check out our Facebook page as there's been a promo posted about it. And so go over to Pilot Games and give us a follow and a like. You'll be able to keep up with all of our weekly bingo schedules, event details, big reminders, all of the amazing things that come out for our Pilot Games, as well as that link tree that is super, super useful to newcomers.
Yeah, it has links to bar locations, other socials, our streams, so much more. So that Facebook, just the hub of all of our information, as well as being able to see our weekly bingo schedule, and you can see you can get that updated list because we post Cup of Joe with Jordy on that Facebook page every single day, as well as stream it live from 11:30 all the way to 11:50, and so it's a lot of fun. But we talk about all those great prizes, and do you have a prize that you're watching out for today? As we just talked about the schedule, so we don't need to go through the whole thing again.
All right, yeah, no, I definitely want to look at, I'm seeing and I'm hoping that Jackpot Hunter $1 edition major, it is at $22,952 at a 53 ball count, and it is looking prime to go out.
Yeah, you want to know a jackpot that's looking good? You know, it's all dressed up, looks like it's ready to go to.
In its Sunday best.
Yeah, it's in its Sunday best, and that's the Skull Bingo coverall.
Oh, that is for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely in its Sunday best, as it's got a coverall that's in at $98,996, an absolutely huge prize.
Absolutely. It's our biggest jackpot on the line tonight, and so you guys definitely need to be trying for that Skull Bingo, as we are so surprised it hasn't gone out yet. We didn't even think it was going to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was like, oh, is it going to make the Super Bowl? We're hoping that
you were playing a lot of Skull Bingo on that Super Bowl Sunday
special.
special.
And so I was worried it was going to go out before the Super Bowl Sunday special.
But here we are.
But now we're here.
Almost at $100,000 for you guys.
And the Combine has started. The NFL Combine has now started.
So funny.
And so that's how long it's taken.
Month later.
Yeah, some really, really good stuff. But
That's
we do
hilarious.
have balls dropping in this game number 2 of Vikings Bingo. And we got some great national days to talk about, as we started off with World Hearing Day. Every year on March 3rd, World Hearing Day raises awareness about hearing loss prevention. It's also a day that promotes ear and hearing care.
This is definitely a great day. I know a lot of people in their youth don't take it seriously.
Yes, I know so many.
And it's just super, super comical, because then they grow up and then they're the stereotypical dads that listen to too much rock music and they're like, huh? Say it again? I'm just taking it from example, my own father. But it is just really comical, and this is a really big day that needs to spread some awareness about it.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking forward when I can, like, hear less.
Yeah. You already tune things out. I don't think you need that.
I feel like I need it more. We got JoJo and VFW Vice splitting that line prize of $4. JoJo at 10 Spot Royalton, and VFW Vice at VFW Spring Lake Park.
Nicely done. But, yeah, National World Hearing Day.
Yeah, definitely a good one. I think it's super important. Don't play those headbuds too loud.
I am so guilty of it.
Don't, maybe bring some I don't know. No,
don't use Q-tips.
Don't use Q-tips, yeah.
That's a good tip.
When you shoot a gun, wear earbuds.
Concerts, earbuds, if you're going to be in a loud arena.
Yeah, for like loud arenas and stuff like that.
The ones that like reverberate. If you're like in an outdoor like amphitheater, you're solid.
Yeah, just go to the concert, have a good time. But we got some more national days to go into.
This one is right up my alley.
Yes, let's talk about it.
All right, it is National Soup It Forward Day. National Soup It Forward Day on March 3rd. Encourage us to deliver love and kindness by the bowlful. We all know a warm cup of kindness comes in many forms.
We have a large M winner, and that's Linders over at Miniger's Sports Hub, taking home $4 on that one.
What is your favorite kind of soup?
Favorite kind of soup?
That is so hard.
Gosh, that is. I mean, probably the most eaten soup that I eat is like grilled cheese and tomato soup. Like that is my like favorite meal that goes with soup. But if I'm just eating the soup, like because I have to have the grilled cheese with the tomato soup.
Yes, obviously. I'm not a big fan of the tomato soup on its own.
I completely agree. But if I'm gonna go with that, probably like a chicken noodle soup is what I go whenever I feel ill or anything like that. Having a warm bowl of chicken noodle soup always can make you feel better.
Absolutely. I seriously do not know what my soup would be.
We got Maz over at Corky's Bar South Haven taking home that $6 coverall prize.
We got Ben on the headset. So, Ben, let us know your favorite kind of soup. I like a good chowder.
You like a good chowder soup?
I love a good chowder.
Like a clam
like
chowder?
Like a seafood chowder. Yeah, clams, mussels, oysters, you name it, put it in there. Crab, sheet crab soup.
Ooh.
Yum. So good.
That definitely sounds right up your alley, as you'll
yeah.
just down anything seafood.
I will, honestly. Oh, no, okay. My favorite soup has to be, this is
miso?
so hard. Yeah, I was going to say miso soup because that's one I claim on like a day-to-day basis. Is my
Yeah,
favorite.
I feel like that's the one. If I had to like take a long time and really brainstorm up the idea of what your favorite soup was, it would 100% go miso soup because that's like the only one that you've absolutely.
Cup of warm miso soup. I'm like.
It's also the only soup that I've ever seen you like full face in the
like
bowl.
Drink out of it.
Like I'm not talking about just like a nice like light sip like a cup,
Oh,
like
no.
straight
I'm,
face
like,
in the
drinking
bowl,
it.
like a
so good.
like a hungry dog and drinking.
You don't know the broth. It's so warm, and it's just so good. And I know when I'm having my miso soup, it's before I'm about to eat my sushi.
Yes.
And so it's just like the culmination of my favorite foods all together, and it's just like my favorite meal.
Oh,
I will eat it with enthusiasm.
So you're
without shame.
So miso soup is your favorite?
Yes, when yeah.
I mean, I feel like it has to be. Like I'm gonna say tomato soup is my favorite just because as long as I have the grilled cheese, it's gonna be my favorite no matter what.
I think chowder might be like my favorite standalone meal soup though.
Yes. But are we talking about standalone soups? Or are we talking about all soups in general?
This is the problem because even when we were talking about pies yesterday, I said like Boston cream, banana cream. Like I have different kinds for different like genres, you know?
Yes, exactly.
I guess miso soup will stay my favorite.
Miso soup. It's the one you eat the most, so I feel like that has to be.
It's the one I'm around the most.
Exactly.
You know?
Definitely some really good stuff. We also got another great day as it's World Wildlife Day. World Wildlife Day on March 3rd annually dedicates a celebration to all life on our planet. The yearly event is regarded as the most important, raising awareness about the threatened and endangered plants and animals. As plants, we currently face the issue of exploiting our marine species through global mass consumption. Human impact has not only generated pollution and destroyed, it's also destroyed coastal habitats by causing irreversible damage. Yeah, no, just a lot of stuff has happened, and we just need to keep on working towards restoring that wildlife. It's super important.
Absolutely, and I know there's a lot of different organizations out there to help prevent the further damage and try and reverse a little bit of the pollution damage that has happened in these habitats, but it is so hard, especially when we have such a wide range and such a widespread of pollution that is spread each and every day around the world.
Yes.
That it's just very hard to keep up with.
No, it definitely is. I mean, we're slowly making more steps towards that.
If you would have looked at the carbon footprint that we put out in like a decade ago, it has definitely made leaps and bounds for efficiency and trying to be as environmentally conscious as possible.
No, it will be a really nice time when once they can make a fill up of an electric car be as fast as a fill up of a gas pump. It will be easily able to switch over to that electric car system. But we do have a line prize going out to Hippie over at Main Street Pub, taking home $6, and we did get an answer from Ben on his favorite soup.
He is very much your brother, as he has said either tomato soup with grilled cheese or chicken noodle soup.
Yep, that's right. That's the only soup we've probably had.
Probably.
No, we've had a few other soups.
Really?
Maybe, I don't know.
I was gonna say, what soups?
I've had miso.
Have you?
Yeah, I've had miso soup. I've had. I'm trying to think. I've had.
Have you had a minestrone?
I've had a seafood soup. I don't know what kind, but I had some sort of a seafood soup.
Did you try it when we were on vacation? Because I'm sure I had some chowder when I was down there.
Yeah, I might have tried it while we were on vacation, but I've also tried a seafood soups other places. Like actually had like a bowl to myself at other place.
That surprised me.
Super
Did
tasty
you like
stuff.
it?
Yeah, I like seafood.
Oh,
I love
potato
seafood as
soup.
long as it's cooked.
I forgot about baked potato soup.
Exactly. That's how I
Yes,
feel, man.
Ben says he can't name them, but he's definitely had different ones before.
Exactly. So, but the good ones stick in your head, and you keep on eating them, and so
The classics reign true. I
Yes.
mean, everyone, you could go to anyone, and someone would be like, grilled cheese and tomato soup? Like, yeah, sign me up.
Yeah, easy. We got a bunch of players 3 balls away, like Loser Dave, Hippie, Baba Booey.
Oh, we haven't
Cuba.
seen Baba Booey out in a while.
Yeah, we'll see if they can take home this large M of $6 in the next few balls, because we are clicking towards that 52 ball or less. It'll have to be the double win, it looks like, if we're going to be giving out this prize. It has happened before. So, right here, double win. Nope, we're moving on to a Musco prize on that coverall, but we do have a winner on that large M.
Baba Booey over at Old Piper in Lakeville, taking home that $6 large M. We're trying to give out this $9 Musco prize now.
Yeah, and we have some more great national days, as it's National Mulled Wine Day. National Mulled Wine Day on March 3rd warms us up with fruit, spices, and wine. In lingering days of winter, a hot mug of mulled wine hits the spot and fills the home with pleasant aromas.
We got Baba Booey taking home that Musco prize of $9, and I am so sorry to anyone who enjoys this, but a hot cup of wine does not seem like necessarily something that I could.
See, I'm looking at it over there, and I'm seeing like cinnamon sticks inside of it.
It's
and
more like a sangria that's warmed.
Yeah, so I feel like I might be able to get behind that.
I feel like it'd make your house smell really good.
Yes, that's the one thing, is I was gonna say that for sure.
It's almost like cooking the potpourri on the stove, where you put the cinnamon sticks and the citrus and whatever in there, and it makes your home smell really good. I just don't know. Oh, okay, they put like orange liqueur and stuff in it, and maple syrup, and sweeten it up and warm it.
Oh, okay, so it's not
like a wine cider.
If it was just straight wine, I would be like, okay.
See, that's what I was thinking, because I already have a hard time having red wine.
Oh, yeah.
My mom's obsessed with red wine, though.
I like red wine. I think it's pretty tasty. I like it better than white wine.
Okay, so you're more of a dry than a sweet.
Yes, for sure. The white wine's a little too sweet for me.
Yeah, see, I haven't fully grown up yet, so I really like those sweet whites.
Yeah, I get it. It might be just because I want to be like, I like the
oh my
non-sweet
goodness, you
kind of
sound
stuff.
like Danny. My best friend, she decided when she turned 23 that she was going to only drink red wine. She was like, no more white wine. I am a grown-up adult woman. I am going to like red wine. And every time she would come over with like a Sauvignon or a Pinot Noir or something like that, something hard and heavy and dark, and she'd just be like, just like grin and bear it, like her teeth purple, like I like it. It was just so bad, and I was like, Danny, it's okay to still like some fruity wine.
Yeah, I get it. Some sweet wine definitely goes good with certain meals and stuff like that. But I feel for most meals,
there's wines that pair differently with different meats and vegetables for sure. That's like a science.
Yes, I don't know the science, so I just go red wines, go with like my savory meals.
Heartier meals, like your meat and potatoes. That's more of a red wine base, whereas like fish and lighter entrees have the white wine.
Yeah, and so that's what I was thinking. I was like, I could definitely get myself a white wine, but today is for mulled wine, and so have yourself a mulled wine if you can find one.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be good in the fall time. This seems like a mulled cider, and so it kind of just makes me feel
but you already have like spiked ciders during the fall time,
yeah, but this seems like right up that alley with like the cinnamon and the kind of like
but
fall spice.
I want to have my spring drink as well. I want my cinnamon hot spice drink in the spring.
Yeah, see, I'm more leaning towards like getting ready for like the summer cocktails when it gets to spring. I want something fresh and fruity and.
Not here in the Midwest. It doesn't even get you prepped for. If you start drinking drinks.
It doesn't have to do with the weather, though.
Really? The way you drink doesn't have to do with the weather.
I'm not drinking outside.
I have to. My drink has to do with the weather.
Really?
Yeah, I like drinking differently when it's really hot outside, when it's really cold outside. I think it completely changes the way I like to.
Yeah.
No, super interesting. Well, we'll move on from mulled wine to another national day.
This one is right up my father's alley. It is National Cold Cuts Day. Dagwood would eat his heart out on March 3rd because it is National Cold Cuts Day. Call them lunch meats, deli meats, sandwich meats, or just cold cuts. Some like them thick, others like them stacked high. Others like them stacked a mile high. Others will just like them with cheese and crackers. However you like them, happy National Cold Cuts Day, and it is made for sandwich and snack makers.
Yeah, we got a line prize going out to Lucky Tim as well as Steve, both splitting that $5 prize. Steve over at VFW Spring Lake Park and Lucky Tim at American Legion Shakopee.
Lucky Tim, another player I haven't seen in a while.
Shakopee.
Shakopee.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Shakopee.
Yeah, get it right.
Yep. But great day, National Cold Cuts Day. I mean, I love some good cold cuts with some crackers.
Absolutely.
I never have it enough, though. Like, I don't like it because I just don't have that snack option all the time.
Yeah.
Or just like.
It's super funny because John, our other broadcaster, and I will randomly like pick up different things at the store.
Yes.
And we'll put it together for like this makeshift adult lunchable charcuterie board.
Yes.
Of cold cuts, crackers, and cheeses that we've compiled from our random grocery hauls. And it's super funny when we all have them laid out.
No, and I'll eat a bunch of them when they're all laid
So
out.
good.
But I just never do it myself. I never think of it myself to like, I would love myself some crackers and cold cuts. Like,
Absolutely. What's your favorite kind of cold cut?
ooh, I don't know. What's
I'm a
yours?
salami gal.
Salami. Ugh,
Absolutely.
I might be leaning the same way. Like
Salami
right
is
now,
probably my favorite deli meat ever.
lately it's been salami.
I love capicola. I love salami. I love prosciutto, but prosciutto is like more of a high-end bougie kind of expense or little treat myself thing that I get when I get like pears and brie and prosciutto and that kind of thing. But yeah, no, salami.
Yeah, you started listing off cold cuts I didn't know, so I was like.
Capicola is like the it's kind of like spicier. It's almost like a salami.
Ben goes, salami?
Do you not like salami?
Salami's so good.
Salami is so good.
Hey, to each your own, but hey, salami's super tasty. We got a large M going out to Clay over at Eastside Bar in Winona, taking home $5 on that large M. Now we're working on this coverall of $7.
Yeah, we got Clay one ball away, ready to take home this second prize of his.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it soon and early so that we can start getting enrolled for game number 5. Already game number 5.
And there it is, Clay and Hippie. Anyone else? Nope, just those two splitting up that $7 Musco prize. We're about to be getting enrolled in a game number 5.
And we got one more National Day to talk about, as it's National I Want You to Be Happy Day. National I Want You to Be Happy Day on March 3rd encourages us to do something that makes others happy. It also asks us to see others' happiness from their point of view. Putting a smile on someone's face tends to put one on ours, too.
Absolutely. I don't know what that means, what Ben said in.
He said that salami is only good on Romanian sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't know what a Romanian sandwich is.
You don't know what a Romanian is? Super tasty.
No, I actually don't, which is super funny since I'm Romanian.
Yeah, one of my favorite meals that my mom would make all the time. And no, that's not what we're looking for. Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you guys have just over 2 minutes to get enrolled. And if you guys know what a Romanian sandwich is, check in and we'll give you a little bit of luck because I had no idea what this is. Is it like a Cuban or a Reuben? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, but none of them look the way that my mom made Romanian sandwiches. So maybe she wasn't making them, but whatever sandwiches she was making, it was like a big like square pan that was like she'd cut up, and it was kind of like a cake, but it was like a giant sandwich cake.
Where she put slider buns down?
No, it wasn't slider buns. It was like this
slices of bread.
I don't know. It's a certain kind of bread.
Sub bread?
It's very specific kind of bread for the sandwich. It's the only time I've ever had that bread is on what they called Romanian sandwiches.
Could you try and find something that relates to that bread?
No, I'm not.
I'm so confused. I want to know what it is now.
You're gonna have to wait till after the broadcast for me to show you.
I'm not even gonna go through you. I'm gonna talk to Zendy directly.
Talk to Zendy directly. Okay, we got 1 minute and 20 seconds to get enrolled in this one, and we have no Twins news as the Twins are still dealing with the lockout. But if you want a little bit of baseball action, play Twins Win. It's a great ETAB game, and you can try your luck at the Home Run Derby bonus round. Pick the right batter, and you'll be winning some Grand Slam prizes.
Absolutely. It's a ton of fun, and we are trying to get towards that season as that lockout's still happening. But as soon as that's over, we'll be making our way over to the MLB season. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
MLB? Okay, I didn't know if that was basketball. That's NBA. Okay.
You're figuring it out.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit slower to compute sports terminology, and so it comes out, and then I get a little nervous.
You're getting better at it, though. I'll
you.
give it to you.
All right, but we do want to go over what you guys are playing for right now, and that's it's a Roman sandwich.
Roman sandwich. Okay, that's what it is.
All right, well, I was talking about before I got distracted, the Twiking Zone standings that you guys are earning points for right now. You have just under 20 seconds to get enrolled in this next game, but we want to tell you guys where these players are leaving off with today.
Yeah, let's talk about it. In 10th place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 55,000 points. With 56,000 points in 9th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. With 57,000 points in 8th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi. In 7th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza in Coon Rapids with 63,000 points. With 70,000 points in 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 5th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 75,000 points. With 79,000 points in 4th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn. With 79,000 points, with 87,000 points, moving into a two-way tie in 2nd place, Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven, tying it up with Loser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park. I saw Loser Dave out there playing today already, but with a Z in his name.
Right there, yep.
So he's playing under a different name. We do have a line prize winner.
Absolutely, as we had Nan over at Corky's Bar splitting it with Hippie over at Main Street Pub, but both splitting up that $4 line prize.
Yeah, and we have one more player to go over, as the number 1 player is Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 99,000 points.
Absolutely, but jumping into the location standings, in 10th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub, Oak Park Heights, sitting with 70,000 points. 8th place, getting jumped up into a tie. It's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids, tying it up with Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, both with 85,000 points. Right ahead of them with 87,000 in 7th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. In 6th place, we have Eagles Rochester with 109,000 points. With 117,000 in 5th place, we have Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place is our place on 3rd and Faribault with 142,000 points. 3rd place is American Legion Fridley with 166,000. In 2nd place, we have Corky's Bar South Haven in the 200,000 point club, now sits with 205,000 points. Oof. But it's still going to take a huge push to rival that 1st place location, as VFW Spring Lake Park sits with 320,000 points.
We have a winner on that large M, Lucky Tim over at American Legion Jackby, winning that $4 prize. Now we're working on this $1,142 coverall prize, as people are 5 balls away. We'll see if they can stay within line to be able to take home this 52 ball or less prize.
Absolutely.
Looks like they are no longer in line to be able to take it. We'll see if it happens. Sometimes it lies right here. Not happening. Moving on to a $7 Musco coverall prize, and we're highlighting today Blazing Wheels because it just came out today. You guys can spin the Blazing Wheel, see if you can win some giant prizes, and it's going to be a lot of fun because it's brand new. We always love the brand new E-Tab.
Oh yeah, it's a great one. We got some great prizes on the line in there. You'll also find a mega, major, and mini jackpot on the line for you guys as you play. But there it is.
Yeah. Hippie over at Main Street Pub taking home that coverall prize of $7.
Nicely done. That was game number 5. We're about to be getting enrolled in a game number 6 for you guys. But if you guys don't want to check out Blazing Wheels, we have over 50 different charitable E-Tab games that you guys can choose to play at any time. They all have 85% payout and huge prizes up to $1,500. And that's not even including our extreme lounges that have even higher prizes and more volatile decks. So you can risk it for the biscuit in some of those games and win some great prizes.
Definitely. Always like how much we just are always adding new games, and
I think we have over 60 now.
And each of them are completely different than the next one. Like the theme is totally different than the next, and so
from Alice in Wonderland to superheroes to penguins, we got something for you.
Exactly. We also got a little bit of music history to get into, as we only have one item of music history today. I thought it was fun just because I love any kind of Nickelback info.
I don't understand the Nickelback hate.
I just have a love for Nickelback due to the Nickelback hate.
I just don't get it. I used to really like them growing up, and then once we all became adults, everyone just started making fun of them.
Yeah. I've never been a fan, like an
I liked
actual
them
fan,
when I was a kid.
But like then people like really hated him a lot, and then I had like a few friends that were like actually into it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna become a fan. It's kind of like my Nicolas Cage fandom, like where I love Nicolas Cage, but do I think he's actually
any real merit behind it?
No. But I love Nicolas Cage, and the same goes for Nickelback. And in 2017, Nickelback's album All the Right Reasons is certified certified diamond for sales of over 10 million copies in the United States, making them just the fourth Canadian act to reach that level. The only other three are female artists, Shania Twain.
Love her.
Do you know
Celine Dion and Alanis Morissette.
Okay.
Yeah, all really huge music females.
Yeah, I know definitely Celine Dion and
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain.
And Alanis Morissette. I promise you know her music.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm just so bad with names. If I know your name as a musician, like that means you are bigger than just a musician kind of thing.
Yeah, no, she is huge, and so that is super crazy that Nickelback was
the fourth Canadian act to do it.
Okay, very, very cool.
Yeah, super impressive. I mean, just reaching diamond is super impressive in general.
I mean, that's the one that had Photograph, Rockstar, like all of their big hits, and so it's really not surprising. But
yeah, but that happened in 2017 on today, so definitely a coolest day in history, as you guys just have 30 seconds to get enrolled into this game number 6. And we have a little reminder for you guys, as just last night we finished up our last PGL night of the week, and so you have a bunch of time before next Tuesday, our next PGL night, to get signed up.
absolutely. And so, guys, definitely check out our MegaSota game night next Tuesday, as well as our Wild Wednesday on Wednesday night, where you guys will be competing for PGL points. But remember, you have to sign up at pgl.world if you want to earn them.
Yeah, those new players that just got signed up at PGL.World, we like to highlight them. And we got Amtex, Ryan LV, Skinny, JC, Isamo, L113, eTabs Win, Dino 2655, Beaver 3, and Blizz Minnesota.
Absolutely. We love seeing all of those newcomers, so we hope to see those names pop up again in different standings. But as he was saying, we did finish off our PGL nights for the week on Monday and Tuesday, Tuesday and Wednesday. And so we have our standings that are going to ride all the way through till next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah, and in 10th place on those player standings, it's Lulu over at American Legion Ashby with 435,000 points. With 445,000 points in 9th place, we got Sarah Honey at VFW Austin.
But there it is. We had GTZ at the midi, as well as Guerrera Yum Yum also splitting up that $6 line prize.
Yeah, good job to both those winners. But in 8th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 554,000 points. With 563,000 points in 7th place, we got Nixon over at Grumpy's Bar and Grill in Roseville. 6th place, it's Forget You D over at VFW Austin with 591,000 points. In 5th place, we got Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 613,000 points. And everyone from Reyes 22 all the way to Brizo got bumped back one spot, as the huge riser all the way from 8th into 4th place, Big Pimpin' at the Alibi of Gilbert, has now accumulated 616,000 points. But with 721,000 points in 3rd place, last week's big riser, it's Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. With 776,000 points in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford. It wasn't too long ago that Keith was in a tight race with Bam Bam. Now Big Dog is starting to get into that tight race with Keith.
Absolutely, but we got Guerrera Yum Yum all again, winning that $6 large M.
Yeah, but that number 1 player, I already talked about him, Bam Bam, over at Stewartville Legion Post, the only player in the 1 million point club with 1,108,000 points, and they just got there last night.
Nicely done. But on the location side of things, jumping right into 10th, we had Beck's Pub and Becker with 1,604,000. In 9th place, getting pushed back from 8th, it's Billy's Rockford with 1,714,000. Another location getting pushed back, it's LJ's in Miltona, getting pushed back from 7th into 8th. They're sitting with 1,752,000. Another location getting pushed back from 6th to 7th, it's American Legion Cleveland with 1,770,000 points, but we do have a winner.
Red over at American Legion Fridley taking home that $10 coverall prize.
Yeah, that was game number 6. We're about to be getting enrolled in a game number 7.
Wow, already game number 7. We're flying through these games.
Absolutely, but the reason all of those locations got pushed back, it was because the 9th place location jumped all the way up into 6th. now sits Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 1,867,000.
Yeah, that may have been the most spots jumped up, but there may have been even bigger shakeups later on in these standings.
Yep, as we still had our 4th place spot, Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato, officially in that 2 million point club, now sits with 2,007,000 points. But we did have a little shakeroo. I skipped over 5th place as they actually got pushed back all the way from 3rd to 5th. VFW Northfield sits right outside that 2 million point club with 1,980,000.
Yeah, Atomic Star Tavern able to pass them up to maintain in 4th place because there was actually a location that jumped 2 locations.
Yep, and from 5th all the way into 3rd, Blasco's Embassy Bar hop, skip, and jumped leapfrogged over Atomic Star Tavern, pushing VFW Northfield back, stealing that spot for himself, now in that 2 million point club, sitting with 2,118,000. But it is going to take a big jump because our top 2 locations are kind of rivaling each other only, as they've been switching and swapping the last couple days, and Neeson's Gaylord did not like getting 1st place stealing on Tuesday, and so they jumped right back in last night. Neeson's Gaylord now sits with 2,768,000, pushing 3rd Rail Bar back to 2nd, now sits with 2,727,000.
Yeah, some really, really good scores for those locations.
Absolutely. Super exciting that now 4 out of 10 of those locations are in the 2 million point club. And after next week, we should see quite a few more follow.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching out for that. We have 1 minute and 25 seconds to get enrolled into this game number 7. So get enrolled and press play as we're going to move on to a little bit of wild news as
right.
We're going to move quickly through the wild news because, you know, we just took the loss to the Calgary to the Flames 5-1 on Tuesday night. And we're hoping to get back right this Thursday. So tonight we're going to be taking on those Philadelphia Flyers. We're going to be over there in Philadelphia, taking them on at 7 p.m.
Yeah, definitely play a little bit of that Skull Bingo and watch the Wild take on the Flyers. And so hopefully they can have a little bit of luck with them. And a great way to shoot out some luck to them is by playing our E-Tab that we teamed up with them for. Let's Go Wild.
Yeah, we love that E-Tab game. Let's Go Wild is super, super fun. And we're super excited to see if our Wild can get back on the right track. Even Jared Spurgeon, he was saying we're sticking together through this. The only way to do it is together, and I can't agree more. Definitely a good outlook in the upcoming games.
Absolutely, but you guys just have under 30 seconds to get enrolled in this next game. We got some great prizes on the line, but we do want to talk to you guys about our updated Rainy River on the Rainy River Lake of the Woods Tourism Fishing Report done by the Outdoors Weekly.
Yeah, on the Rainy River, some walleye being caught during the morning and evening. Gold, glow, and glow colors working the best, tipped with a minnow. Always use extra caution as there is current. The snowmobile trails is groomed and staked from Baudette to Wheeler's Point, 12 miles, continuing up to the Angle, another 42 miles.
Nice. So definitely if you guys are going out on the ice as it warms up, it's not necessarily warming up. And so you guys definitely just stay safe, stay on those marked trails, and know what you're doing when you go out there.
Oh, yeah. The warming up is definitely a good thing as well, as it's going to get that fish moving. They're going to start thinking, oh, I guess start getting plump for summer, and they're going to be able to catch some really nice stuff.
Absolutely. But we are officially in this game number 7, and we got a winner.
It is Hippie over at Main Street Pub and Player over at Buster's Sports Bar and Grill. They're both splitting $6 on that line prize.
You almost got us.
Yeah. I
almost said it out with full
Did you?
conviction. Yep.
That's funny. I the whole time I was like, that doesn't look like I'm supposed to say it. Well,
I just kept being numb, and I was like, oh, okay, it can't be that bad.
Yeah.
We got $6 on that large M and $1,214 on that jackpot, and we still got a lot of balls to drop before we can give it out.
Yeah, we got a little reminder for you guys. If you win this jackpot, send in a player pick of you holding that jackpot message up, or just send a picture in of you playing with your favorite, with your friends, your favorite bartender. Any reason for you to send in one of those player picks, we like seeing them. You can share them on Facebook, emailing them to pilotgames.com, or just posting them onto any of your social medias with the hashtag pilotgames.
Absolutely, we love seeing them, but we do have a little bit of things to watch for our Vikings as they are looking out for a couple players on on the NFL Combine.
Yeah.
Is it going to be the offense today?
Yes, we are checking in with the offense today, and it's super exciting because we're going to actually have some of those offensive players doing some field drills today. We're going to have quarterbacks, wide receivers, and tight ends are going to be
Are
doing.
they getting their times and stuff today?
I think there's going to be times. There's at least going to be on-field drills, so we're super excied about it. We do have a large M winner.
Bingo B over at Howie's Corner Bar, taking home that large M of $6. We've moved past that jackpot, $10 on that Musco prize. Now we got Bingo B and Bubba 1 ball away.
Yeah, well, some of these offensive players to watch if you're watching the Combine. One of them is Kenyon Green, a Texas A&M lineman.
Absolutely, but we got Bingo B taking home another win. That $10 Musco prize going in your pocket for this game number 7.
Yeah, now we're getting enrolled into game number 8. So only 3 games left in this Vikings bingo. So keep on getting enrolled in press and play. But we're talking about Kenyon Green. He's a bulldozer in the run game, but has a tendency to hold if he gets beat in pass protection. I mean, definitely a guy that we can look out for to add some size to this to that run game. Really open up some holes. I think he would work perfectly with Dalvin Cook. Now, is he going to work perfectly with the new offensive system that we're going to want to put in place?
Yeah, that's the real question. But they are also looking at Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa.
Yeah, he's a center out of Iowa.
Okay, yeah, he's super athletic and understands leverage positions, but is smaller and will struggle against those big interior defenders.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best. He's probably the best lineman prospect in the entire draft. If you talk about outside of positional value, just because the offensive tackles are the most important on the line, and center's kind of the least important one. But if you're ever going to draft a center high up in the draft, Tyler Linderbaum is one of those guys, as he can really move around the field. You even saw him at Iowa pulling outside of the tight end to be able to reach to get those outside blocks. And in no way is he small.
Okay, I was gonna say they were making him sound like he is.
Like he's like 6'2", like 200 and like probably like 80-something pounds. Like,
oh yeah, that is not a small man.
Yeah, he's just small for NFL terms because NFL linemen are absolute freaks of nature.
He's like not like 6'4" or something.
Like 6'4" is still short for offensive linemen.
Is it?
Yeah, like
what's the average height?
Like I don't know what the average height, but like offensive tackles are like they got to be like 6'5" or taller. Like like they're freaks of nature if they're shorter than 6'5". Guards can be from anywhere from 6'2" to that anywhere taller than that.
Yeah.
As long as they're a little bit mobile. And then centers, they can be the shortest at like at a little bit lesser than that. But you don't see a lot of short linemen ever.
Okay, yeah, the more you know.
Yeah, but Tyler Linderbaum, well, just a guy that comes from a school that knows how to build linemen, and so super excited to watch him in this draft. We also are going to be watching out for Kenneth Walker III over at Michigan State. I mean, you always look for another weapon in the NFL. The NFL is a weapons race, and so getting another skilled running back couldn't hurt us. And that Michigan State finalist for the Heisman, was he finalist? I don't think he ended up being a finalist for the Heisman, but he was in that top 5 Heisman conversation, and he's quick to reach top end speed and aggressive while finishing the run, and had a really good year for Michigan State.
Absolutely. Next up, they are looking at George Pickens. He's from Georgia. He's got great ball skills and an excellent catch radius, but route running needs to be polished a bit.
Yeah, George Pickens, I think that's one of those guys that we can really watch out for, maybe being able to sneak him in the 2nd round, as he is a super we got Ben saying that Tyler Linderbaum, he's a little small compared to Ben.
Yeah.
6'2", 280 pounds, nothing compared to Ben. That absolute unit of a man. But George Pickens, we were talking about him.
Yep.
If it wasn't for injury, he'd probably be one of the top. He'd probably be a first round, early 2nd round wide receiver. But he was injured a lot of his career at Georgia. The years that he was healthy, put up absolutely phenomenal stats. Has shown signs of being a really good blocker in the run game as well. I think he fits that outside wide receiver need that we need to fill, and I think he could help us out. But offensively, we don't need a lot of options, and so I'm more looking at the defense this draft. But George Pickens would be a nice 2nd round pick.
All right, but we got Red at American Legion Fridley getting to take home $4 on that line prize in this game number 8.
Now, this may be a flashy first-round pick, but I think it would be so much fun if we did it, and that's Drake London out of USC. He's not a very fast wide receiver, but he's a savvy route runner and naturally high points the ball. Well, the reason he can naturally high point the ball is he can jump out of the gym. Like, he can leap out of everywhere. I'm pretty sure he could pick either going D1 basketball or D1 football when he was coming out of high school, and I've seen clips of him from when he was doing dunk contests in high school, and he did a full, a 360 dunk, super impressive.
Yeah.
He did a 540. That's 360 plus another half turn.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, so super impressive. Was able to put it down. Just one of those guys that can really jump up in the air, and I think he'll work out really well in the NFL, especially as one of those just big-bodied wide receivers.
Absolutely. So we're going to have to see what happens all there. But if you guys want to show some support for our Vikings team, we've teamed up with them for our awesome E-Tab game, Vikings Victory. You can pick a lucky letter in that skull bonus and win some big prizes.
Yeah, we got one more standings to hop into, and that's our Jackpot Hunter standings, as you guys are going to be earning points from that later on today from that 4 to 6 time, and our player standings get started off.
Before you do that, we got Lucky Tim as well as Hippie, both splitting up that $4 large M. Not looking like we're giving out that jackpot. $6 on that must-go prize.
Yeah, that jackpot's rolling over to game number 9, but our Jackpot Hunter standings. In 10th place, we got Crazy Kid over the Tatesy Pizza Hanger with 45 with 29,000 points. With 31,000 points in 9th place, we got Rich over at Shady's Railside. 8th place, it's Brother Nat over at CW's Bar and Grill with 35,000 points. With 36,000 points, we actually have a two-way tie between 2A Girl over at Mara Brothers Liquor and Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. 5th place, it's Kimmy over at Lucky's Tavern with 39,000 points. Before I hop into the 50,000 point club, we got a coverall winner.
Yep, we got Vernal. We also got GTZ at the midi as well as Hippie, all splitting up that $6 must-go prize. We're getting enrolled in a game number 9 now.
Yeah, good job to all those players in this game number 8. And like you said, heading into game number 9. 4th place, though, in these Jackpot Hunter standings, we got Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 55,000 points. As we hop into a two-way tie in the 2nd place, a top-tier tie. It's Not Lucky over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, moving up just recently to tie it up with Kev over at the Deer Stand. They both have 61,000 points. And then that number 1 player, it's Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 88,000 points.
Absolutely. And so into the location standings, into the 10th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 over in Hilltop with 47,000, our only location outside of that 50,000 point club or higher. But we had a tie forming in 8th place as Billy's Rockford tied it up with American Legion Fridley, both now with 50,000 points. 7th place is Shajank Boom Lounge in Grand Meadow with 53,000. With 56,000 in 6th place, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd. In 5th place, getting pushed back from 4th, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 63,000 points. Another location getting pushed back from 3rd to 4th, it's Sundance Golf Banquet Bowl in Dayton with 64,000. And the location pushing them back, jumping up from 5th into 3rd, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 66,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 79,000. And our number 1 location is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 217,000 points.
Yeah, good job to all of those top-tier locations. And we got some top-tier celebrity birthdays to hop into, as we got born on today in 1845, Alexander Graham Bell, a Scottish-born British-American inventor who invented the telephone, actually.
Yeah, he has an awesome beard.
Yeah, he did. He does have a really, really cool beard.
He's gotten the Hughes Medal, the Albert Medal, John Fitz Medal, the IEE Edison Medal, as well as the Elliott Cresson Medal.
Wow, super impressive. I mean, I can't believe he was able to invent something as sophisticated as the telephone.
Yep.
And I'm sure I would love to be able to like go back in time and show him what his like invention created.
Yes.
Like to show him like the smartphone. And like see what his reaction to like,
insane.
Oh, like that's what my telephone turned into.
into?
Like I feel like that would be super cool.
Yeah, no, what he originally made is definitely like completely changed from where it went.
Oh yeah, for sure. It was just like a box and just like something to speak into.
It was a plank of wood with metal screwed into it.
Yeah.
And that's how he communicated with wires and electricity that way.
Well, impressive he was able to do
Very
it.
cool.
So happy birthday, Alexander Graham Bell.
Absolutely. But in 1911, Jean Harlow was born, also known as Harleen Carpenter. She is an American actress in the 1930s. She was a definite beauty icon of her time. She was the original blonde bombshell, known for Dinner at 8 as well as Bombshell, and she has like over 30 different works that she did in the 1930s. So yeah, she's definitely very cool. She's like the original blonde, beautiful, like starlet.
Oh, really? That's super cool. So happy birthday, Jean Harlow. We're now working on this game number 9, a line prize of $4, a large M of $4, and a coverall of $1,258. As we got another great celebrity birthday, born in 1920. We got James Doohan, an actor. He played Scotty on the TV series Star Trek.
That is incredible. Happy birthday, James. We talk about Scotty all the time as he beams us up over here in the mothership all the time.
Yeah, but we do have a line prize. Steve over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking home $4.
Absolutely. Nicely done. Now we got a $4 large M and a $1,258 jackpot on the line for you guys.
Yeah, well, we still got some more celebrity birthdays.
All right, born on this day in 1962, it's Jackie Joyner-Kersee, an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, it's super impressive resume. Just saying that she is a Olympic gold medalist definitely doesn't give enough respect. I think she was a sprinter and one of the most decorated
Very cool.
hurdler. She
won 3 gold, 1 silver, and 2 bronze Olympic medals in those 2 events at 4 different Olympic games. She did the long jump and something else.
Yeah, she's just a really she did long jump, 100-meter hurdle, 200-meter run, as well as high jump.
Wow. That does a little bit of damage to the legs.
Yeah, super impressive. Still living today at 60 years old.
Nicely done. But we got Linders over at Miniger Sports Hub taking home that $4 large M.
Yeah, now we're working towards this $1,200 prize. And next up on our list, born in 1982, we got Jessica Biel, an American actress. She's been in a bunch of different things, like Freaks and Geeks. What else is?
She was not in
Jessica. Why am I keep on putting other people in?
The woman who plays Velma.
Yeah, why do I keep on doing that? Jessica Biel is.
She's Justin Timberlake's wife.
Yes, that's who I'm thinking of. She's a completely different face.
Chuck and Larry.
I didn't look at her enough. She's in Seventh Heaven.
Valentine's Day. Summer Cat. She was super young with Freddie Prinze Jr.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The Blade series. We do have a winner though in this game, number 9.
Absolutely, as GTZ over at the Midi is taking home that $7 must-go prize. We have one final game of Vikings Bingo. We're about to begin enrolled in for you guys.
And she's actually one of the main actresses in one of my favorite Nicolas Cage movies, Next.
I actually have not seen that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. You
say that about every Nicolas Cage movie.
No, this one I am not saying it as a joke. Like
okay.
This is probably my favorite Nicolas Cage movie.
Okay, I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah, I really like it. Outside of obviously the National Treasure series.
Yeah, Ben agrees. He said so good.
Next.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway.
Yeah, I hope he's talking about Next because that is such a good a movie.
All right, well, we have one final celebrity birthday, and on this day in 1997, Camila Cabello was born. Her birth name was actually Carla Camila Cabello Estrabo, a Cuban-born American singer-songwriter known for her work with Fifth Harmony and her solo career.
Yeah.
She also is dabbling in acting. I wouldn't recommend, but...
Just throw dirt on her name without even watching this. Have you watched her?
Yes.
Oh, you watched it.
I watched it.
Oh, I thought you didn't watch it.
I painfully sat through it.
I thought you just completely haven't watched it and you just were like, it's a terrible movie.
No, she's like the new Cinderella, and she'll like look at the camera and be like, well, that's life. And you're like, oh, it's so awkward. Yeah, no, he's actually being sarcastic. He was making fun of you.
Yeah, no, I'm being serious. I liked it. I liked it a lot. No, it's not actually that great, but I love the concept of the movie.
It might be one of the best
and
ones.
it's one of his better ones, just because when you go into a Nicolas Cage movie, you kind of expect just the
Nicolas
same
Cage.
thing, just greatness over and over and over
Yeah.
again. And so it's hard sometimes to be like, oh, that's a bad Nicolas Cage movie. That's a good Nicolas Cage movie.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, because it's kind of differentiating between just
Yeah.
greatness. Yeah, it's like picking like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or I don't know, whatever example you can think of that isn't sports.
The only examples you can think of.
Yeah, I was gonna think of another one, but I was like, I can't think of it.
All right, well, you guys have just under a minute to get enrolled in this final game of Vikings Bingo, as we do have some Timberwolves news for you guys, as they are 34-29 right now. Karl Anthony Towns took this game over like the all-star he is. The Minnesota Timberwolves performed like the playoff team they are on track to be. Towns had 39 points and 9 rebounds for the Timberwolves, who had their offense and defense humming inside and out in a 129-114 victory over the sputtering Golden State Warriors in a potential postseason series preview on Tuesday night.
Yeah, when he learned that Anthony Edwards was sitting out due to knee tendonitis, he just said it raised his competitive juices in him, and then proceeded to follow it up with going 14 of 22 from the floor.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty nicely done. D'Angelo Russell pitched in 22 points, and Malik Beasley added 20 points on 6 for 9 shooting from a 3-point range for Minnesota. The Timberwolves owned a 54-42 edge in points in the paint, and with that banged up Warriors mostly out of answers for containing Towns around that basket.
Yeah, good job to our Timberwolves, and hopefully they continue on and get a win this Friday as they're taking on the Thunder at 7 o'clock.
Absolutely, but we got $5 on that line prize, $5 on that large M, and $1,285 on that jackpot, and we got Lornat and Red one ball away.
Yeah, well, Horton got a win yesterday, and Horton Here's a Who was released today in 2008. Also released on today in 2006, Aquamarine, one of my sister's favorites.
Wow, these are some good movies. Yeah, and on this day in 2009, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, oh, it's Junior, was released.
We got Red over at American Legion Fridley taking home that line prize of $5. It still's got Jim Carrey in it.
Does it?
Yeah. But just was funny, just your reaction.
I was like, Junior? Oh, it's got that kid in it. No wonder I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but it's, yeah, in 2009. Ace
Is
Ventura.
he his kid? No, it's not. He's not in it.
Is he not in it?
Mm-mm.
Dang, they just put a picture on him when I was looking it all up, and
I think it's the kid.
It's just the kid.
The kid with the hair.
That's awesome. Well, I'll live with it. In 2017, released on today, Logan was released.
Good movie.
Yeah, a pretty good movie. I thought
Yeah.
one of the better.
I'm a big fan of the X-Men series.
Yeah, I think the X-Men is always good, and it was a sadder movie than I expected.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I feel like if you really take a look at like the X-Men series in general, there's so many sad things in it.
Yeah, but like that one had to deal with like a lot of like
Is
real
Logan when
life
he
stuff
had,
that
was
was.
it his real daughter, or was it just a little girl that he was helping?
It was
that
just a little
Logan?
girl.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But that is in Logan that's happening, and
Yeah, that is super sad.
You have to
and
deal
with the professor.
Yeah, it just is a whole emotional roller coaster, and so if you haven't seen it, go check out Logan, as well as some of these other movies that got released today throughout history. We got hard to pronounce Minnesota name. Try to say it.
Cosmos.
Yeah, I already know it, and it's Cosmos. That is mostly the mispronunciation is Cosmos, but you got to add the us into it because they like to
Cosmos.
be.
The galactic-themed town might lend itself to pronunciation similar to the space term, but locals refer to the tiny town with the us sound at the end.
Yeah, they're all about the us. But we got Verl over at Woody's Bar and Grill, as well as Boozer Dave winning over at VFW Spring Lake Park.
And we got Doolittle taking home that final win at VFW Spring Lake Park, taking home $7. But we want to showcase the biggest jackpot winner of the weekend, as it was Rich over at Shady's Railside, who got to take home $47,656. And that Shady's Railside supports an awesome charity.
Rice Lions Club, to empower volunteers, serve their community, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through the Lions Club. Definitely some great stuff happening there. And if you guys, while you guys are playing this, if you're getting enrolled right now for this 25-cent card Jackpot Hunter. While you're playing Pilot games, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a good one.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts.
Drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey guys, and our favorite part of this entire job that we do is giving out the big cash money. And so giving out those jackpots are super fun, and we've actually given out 22 jackpots over the last week, making our jackpot total for season 11 already up to 142.
Ooh, oh my goodness, it is insane. And you guys started it off right this weekend on Friday. We had 4 jackpot winners.
Some large ones as well.
Yeah, some really big ones. I mean, starting it off with the big one. It is Rich over at Shady's Railside. They took home $47,656. That is insane. Nice job, Rich.
Yeah, I think that was the major and the mega jackpot in the 25-cent jackpot hunter.
Oh, man, that is a good jackpot to hit. So nice job, Rich. But next up, we had G's over at Howie's Corner Bar winning $704. Then up next, we had Mitch and Kev over at McPete's Sports Bar and Grill taking home $670. Then rounding off the jackpots for Friday, we had Dave over at American Legion Fridley winning $764.
Now let's get right into those Saturday jackpots because we had Jackie over at 3D Sports Bar taking home $741. Wow. And you're going to start seeing a theme with these locations because next two wins actually went out to the same player playing at 3D Sports Bar, and his name was 3D's Wins. He took home one jackpot of $944 as well as a $675 jackpot.
That is insane. Nice job to 3D's Wins over at 3D Sports
Bar.
That
was 3 wins on that Saturday, all going to 3D Sports Bar.
Wow.
We still have 2 more jackpots to go over that went out on that Saturday as Deb5 over at Nisswa Legion took home $1,124 as well as Desi rounding off Saturday over at Bleachers with $796 going to her pocket.
Awesome stuff. Nice job, all you guys, winning on Saturday. But we have some Sunday winners that did exactly the same thing and won some awesome jackpots. Starting it off, it was KG over at Oleander Saloon winning $631. Up next, we had Legend over at Red River Event Center taking home $862. Then we had none other than Swag Juice over at Pebble Creek Golf Course taking away $896. And then ending off the Sunday jackpots, it was Luck Lutch over at Trebek's Bar and Grill winning $614. Nice job.
Yeah, a lot of really great cash prizes going out over the weekend, but we have so many cash prizes prepped and ready throughout this entire week. And so make sure you guys are playing Pilot games, and remember as you're doing so that when you're playing Pilot games, your community wins.
Have a nice
Hey guys, and we love Vikings Bingo, but all those wins that come in Vikings Bingo go straight to the Twiking Zone where you can affect your top 10 standing.
That's right, and these player standings are starting off with a 3-way tie in 9th place. If they were in 8th place, but actually got bumped up to 9th. Starting it off with Steve over at Our Place on 3rd, Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, and Nan over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. They all have 54,000 points in 9th place. And the one who actually bumped them up a spot, it was in 8th place coming from outside the standings. Mikey wins over at Steve-O's with 56,000 points. Now in 7th place, kind of everybody, no more shakeups for the rest of these standings. In 7th place, we got SNS over at Chanticleer Pizza, Coon Rapids with 60,000 points. 10,000 points ahead. In 6th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 70,000 points. In 5th place, we got Brizo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 75,000 points. In 4th place, only 1,000 points ahead, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 76,000 points.
Wow, a tight race.
Yeah, in 3rd place, now we're getting in the top 3. We got Sin Bob over at Corky's Bar in South Haven with 85,000 points. In 2nd place, it is none other than Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 87,000 points. But in 1st place, with a pretty decent lead, it is Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 95,000 points.
That is a crazy player standings, but I'm going to hop straight into the location side of these standings because in 10th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 70,000 points just getting into that 10th place spot. 9th place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 82,000 points. With 85,000 points in 8th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato. 7th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 87,000 points. Now let's get into that 100,000 point club because in 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 109,000 points. With 115,000 points in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue. 4th place, it's Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 138,000 points. With 156,000 points in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. 2nd place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 193,000 points. And then that number 1 location, closing in on the 300,000 point club. That's right, VFW Spring Lake Park with 299,000 points.
That's craziness, but always remember to play Vikings Bingo every day from 12 to 1, you guys. That jackpot's always in 52 balls or less. Definitely some awesome prizes.